Family, yeah, welcome back to another reaction video. Guys, today we'll be checking out a new video. Say, you know you are German when, yeah, these things happen. Like, let's check out, did I say words or things that happens? Know that you're a true German. And guys, please, in the course of this video, if in any way you have reacted or done something from this video, please tell us in the comment section. Let's know how Germans really are. Okay?
Oh my god, what you're doing right now is so German.
Ooh, what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm reacting to German content, so let's check out.
Hello everyone, it is a beautiful
Hello.
sunny day here in Düsseldorf, Germany, and I am so excited
Okay,
that spring is
Düsseldorf.
just around the corner. And while I should probably get outside and enjoy some of this fresh air, I was inspired by a few of your comments and I thought, you know what? Let's just make this video right now because I have come up with so many different ideas as to what makes somebody really German. And I always find it super interesting when I'm having a conversation with my friends or my family here in Germany and then somebody stops someone and says, what you're doing right now is so German. So listen up, I hope some of these make you laugh. Let me know in the comment section below if you totally agree.
Okay.
Or perhaps if you have some more to add to the list. If you don't know me yet, my name is Jenna. I am an international who's been living here in Germany since 2014. I come from Toronto, Canada, and over the last years, I have been building up an extensive welcome program for everybody who is thinking or planning a move here to Germany. If you want to check that out, you can go to lifeingermany.com. Otherwise, let's get started.
Okay.
So, number one. You are so totally German if you start counting with your thumb rather than your pointer finger. And this is what inspired me to make this video, is because a lot of you have said, oh my god, Jenna, you've already turned so German and you don't even know it, because every time I'm counting or telling you guys something, I always start with my thumb now. That is something I...
Wait guys, wait, why counting? 1, 2, yes, we always start with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How is it that German start with this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god! You guys, wait, please, Germans in the house. You said can't with this or this, because I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, this is the last one to count. So how is it that German starts with this and not this? Although, yeah, this should be the first. Wow, yo, yes, this should be the first. Yes, it's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here we are, we neglect this and count this first. Oh my god, yo, Germans. Yeah.
Never used to do back in Canada, and I've just somehow, I don't know how, slowly adapted it here in Germany. And if you do this too, then you are so obviously
No.
German.
I'm not German at all.
Would have to be when you are flying somewhere, you're going on vacation and you're so excited and the plant lanes and everything's silent, and then the Germans all of a sudden start clapping. Germans clap every time a plane lands. Every time I go somewhere where I know there's a lot of Germans on the airplane, I just like sit back and I'm like, are they gonna do it? Are they gonna do it? And then sometimes I'm like, oh my god, they didn't clap, but like 2 seconds later, of course.
Wait guys, so Germans clap when the plane lands. Please guys, tell us, is there a specific reason for that, or is it to thank God for a successful journey? Or please guys, tell us what's the backup, what's behind it, why clap? Because I know that, okay, most people don't clap, but for Germans to always clap. Please tell us, what does it mean, guys? Ooh, and do you do it? Yeah, another thing to know. Okay guys, let's continue.
I don't know why Germans do it. Let me know if you know any other countries.
Please tell us, and why.
When the plane lands, because I don't really think that we do this often in North America, because the way that I interpret that clap is like, yay, you didn't kill us. But still, I really love it. And I think it's super cute that
Please
Germans
tell
love to
us
do this
why.
every time a plane lands. Number 3, and I have to say, some of you guys might hate me for this, especially if you're German. And I don't mean this in a rude way, but it's just something over the years that I've really noticed.
What is it?
And that sometimes it even like mind boggles me that it happens. But okay, I'll
Let
let
us.
you know. I've always thought that when a restaurant is empty, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's poor quality or that it's a crappy restaurant. It just means that perhaps it's not been discovered yet, or maybe it's brand new. But I find with my German family and my German friends here, and pretty much everybody else, that there are lineups out the door for some restaurants that, in my opinion, absolutely suck. And for so long I questioned, why is there such a long lineup if the food is not even that good quality? And over the years, I've actually started to notice that as soon as one person goes somewhere, you'll notice another person will come, and then another person will come. And it's almost like in Germany, people trust a restaurant more so if it's busy, so then they see that there's people in there and they're like, oh my god, let's go, it must be delicious.
Wow.
And I think it just kind of escalates from there. Of course, at the beginning for a restaurant, you have to have good marketing to get the people in there. But I've walked past restaurants that have like never been visited, they're always empty, and then I say, you know what, let's go in there, give them a shot. And I'd say like 75-80% of the time, it's usually pretty fantastic.
Wow.
And then I ask, why isn't it so busy? And they usually say, we've just opened and nobody knows about us and we don't know how to push or market ourselves. And it doesn't really give them a fair shot at the game. So whenever I go in there, I always notice you've got like the Germans, peeking in the window to see if anybody else is there. And then they see you and they consider going in, and then they'll see maybe another person go in because they saw it, and then they'll go in. It just kind of like follows suit that way. And there has honestly, I'm not lying to you guys, been times where I have been the only person with my husband or my friends in a restaurant, and then people purposely come in because they've seen us in there, because then they think, oh, well, somebody else is in there, it must be good. Maybe you don't all think that, or maybe that's not the reason why you're going in. It could also be because I find that many Germans don't like to make small talk, and maybe perhaps, I don't know, if the restaurant's empty, they think we're gonna be the only ones in there and it's gonna be super weird and we're gonna have to make small talk. I'm not sure. Maybe that's what they're thinking. Maybe that's what they're thinking. Let me know in the comment section below if I am bang on, or perhaps there's another reason why you don't go into empty restaurants. But let me know. I'm super curious.
Yeah. Guys, please let us know. Because why? Imagine cooking food and no sales for the day. And then boom, one person just entered and others not for the why wait for someone to start it? Like, if you know that these people sell quality food or good food or they sell good things, why wait for someone to step in first? Why? In as much as I love the food there, whether no one is there or there is someone there, I just go in and purchase what I want to do. Simple.
Okay, guys, this is number 4. Number 4. Her hand is 4 like this. Why not like this? Why not like this? Why like this? It should be like this, since this is number 1. It should be like this. Yeah, guys, check it out. Check it out. I'm correct. Yeah.
Number 4 would be that Germans love to have one last drink before they head home. And there is actually a word for this in German. It is called Absacker. And this is actually one of the first words I learned when I came here to Germany, because in almost any social setting, when my husband took me out to go meet his friends or his family, at the end of the night, they would always say, komm, wir trinken einen letzten Absacker und dann können wir gehen.
Absacker.
This
Like,
was always the case for me.
the last
every time
drink.
we went
Oh.
out. And I have to admit, I really love the idea of having one last drink or something to end the night or wind down before you say your goodbyes or before you go to bed. And while we're on the topic of drinking or having one last drink, Germans also love to look each other in the eyes when they're cheersing. Prost!
cheers.
Or, as some like to say, zum Wohl.
So cheers, you have to face to face. Boom. Eyeball to eyeball. Boom. Wow. A lot of discoveries in this video. A lot of discoveries, guys. Do you know about this? Like, Germans, do you know about this? Eh? Tell us, please. Tell us in the comment section.
Anyway, I really think that this is a really cool and personable, more, I don't know, affectionate way of saying cheers. And I really like it. And to be honest, it also kind of bugs me when I go back home and we cheers and people are just like, yeah, cheers, cheers, cheers. And they're not even looking at me. It almost like offends me now. Does anybody else feel the same way? Wow. You know your German when. Actually, I might say you know you're a Düsseldorfer when, or maybe a Berliner, because I'm not sure if this applies to every single city or town in Germany, but definitely in the larger cities. You know your German when you consider Döner to be fast food. So when we talk about fast food in North America, it's usually like I'm going to McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King or whatever. But here, a lot of the time when we think of just like picking something up for the road, or you're hungry and you don't know what to get and it's last minute or it's late or you're hungover, you usually go out for Döner. And I really like it. I think it's really cool. And when I asked my German husband if he had to pick one thing that he had to eat for the rest of his life, he always says Döner, because he's always like, you know, there's cheese in there and you've got your bread, you know, your carbs and your salad and your veggies and your meat. What else could be better? The next one, if you have managed to master the checkout system at the grocery store, or the grocery store system in general, then you have definitely, my friend, turned German. That means if there is a long lineup in the grocery store and you are waiting there, you don't mind confidently yelling, "Can we open up another lane over here?" I still have not mastered that, and I think that like it's super ballsy and pretty cool that people are confident enough to be like, "I'm waiting so long over here, please open up another lane." But I mean, I'm usually always really thankful that someone does it, and I'm just like, oh, at least it didn't have to be me. But if you can do it, or you know how to super quickly race to the next checkout line as soon as it opens up, then you're German. Okay, the next one, and I have mentioned this more than a couple times in multiple videos, and that is, you have definitely been Germanized if you need fresh air in your apartment or in your house, and you are constantly searching for that frische Luft, and you're opening up the windows even in the middle of the winter time. Well, this is definitely something that is super, super German. I don't go insane with it, as insane as my husband does, being a German, but I definitely also really, really like having some fresh air go through my house. And again, I've talked about this before, so we don't need to go into detail about it here. If dinner for one makes...
Okay, wait guys. From the previous videos I've seen, at least fairly from Germany, I think, there's this video, it's been a discussion. I said that Germans don't really have AC. That is mainly, they mainly open their windows for fresh air. Yeah, it's true. Even in our side, we have AC. Yeah, but our windows are sometimes open too. Yes, we open our windows. So that, we have AC over here. So should I say? She said 85% or 75% of Germans don't have ACs in their rooms or in their homes. Yeah, even this side, we have AC and we still open our windows for fresh air. Fresh air. Everyone loves fresh air. Yeah, it's general, not only Germany. We are not Germans, but we still love fresh air. Yeah. Okay.
You laugh out loud, and every single New Year's Eve, this is something that you look forward to, then you're definitely German. I mean, I know a lot of Germans watching this are probably going to be like, okay, you know, that's not something we do, and I don't laugh at it anymore, but it is so stereotypical German to watch Dinner for One every single New Year's Eve. And if you haven't heard of Dinner One before, well, then you really haven't spent that long in Germany, at least not over the course of a New Year's Eve. But Dinner for One is basically a short comedy script that was created by a British author, and it is obviously very easy to understand. It is in English. It was released in 1963, I believe, so it's a black and white film, but nonetheless, it is very, very funny and very, very stereotypical Deutsch. And lastly, the almighty Tatort. If you are a fan of Tatort, then you have 100% completely pretty much integrated here in Germany. Tatort is a German police crime series that are aired every Sunday at 8:15 p.m. And a lot of Germans, I find, like every time they watch Tatort, they'll be like, oh my god, did you see last night's show? They filmed it in Düsseldorf or they filmed it in Munich. And then when it's your city, you get so excited. I know, like, even my husband doesn't really watch TV that often. And to be honest, he doesn't really watch Tatort, but he definitely used to. Like, I find Germans at some point in their life were hooked on Tatort, whether that's now or way back when. But it's still a very, very popular thing to watch. And he still gets super excited every time one of the shows is filmed in or around Düsseldorf. And if you're not a Tatort fan and you're German, you're probably likely still going to be sitting in front of the television at 8:15 sharp every Sunday, because if it's not Tatort, then they're usually playing videos, like an old released video on multiple different channels on TV at 8:15. Or you're part of the younger generation and you're hooked on Netflix or Amazon Prime or whatever, but a lot of Germans still love Tatort or still love sitting, relaxing at 8:15 on a Sunday evening.
Yes, guys, we are Team Netflix, Prime Videos, Movie Box, like we're not into the trendy and current videos. So please call us that Netflix gang, Prime Video gang, whatever you want to call us, we're proud of it.
And watching a nice movie. So what do you think? Do you have any more that you would add to this list? If you've lived in Germany, or if you know some Germans, or if you are German yourself, this is something that I find really, really interesting. And
it's not that they are Germanized.
So let me know. Perhaps we could create a part 2 with your input. I think that would be really, really cool and super entertaining, especially for me. If you have any questions or any suggestions for any future videos, please let me know. If you like this video or any of my other videos, as always, please try to remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I say that because we've already reached over 8,000 subscribers and I'm so excited because I only really launched this channel back in the summer of 2020, and this is just like grown beyond belief. You know, once I reached 1,000, I thought, okay, I'm happy, you know, that's all I want. But now my goal, and I have something very, very exciting and very, very special planned for when we reach 10,000 subscribers. So help me get to that point so I can make this very exciting video for you guys, and I have a bunch of exciting news coming up as well. I really love doing this, guys, and I think that it's so...
Yo, guys, so how many of you Germans watch this Tatort that is every 8:15 p.m. every Sunday? If you've seen it, please let us know in the comment section how interesting it is. Do you feel excited when it gets curiosity? Guys, please tell us in the comment section. And if I think she said up to 18, if you've done at least 5 or 8 or 7 or 6, like pass mark 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, please let us know in the comment section. What do you have to say about these videos? If they're true or not, guys, please also let us know. And if you love our video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe. Go have the day you deserve, and we'll keep living under commanded blessings. See you guys in my next video. Bye.